Welcome back to WFPN, where we are hosting our show Make It Make Sense, where we talk to the movers, shakers, and tastemakers. And today we have.
Hello, everybody. My name is Internet Famous. You can find me on the internet.
Okay, y'all give it up for Internet Famous. Woo! Yes. Okay, so tell us why. First, I want to know how you got the name.
It's a great question. I'll try and make it a little shorter than usual, but I had, I DJ and produce music, but when I first started, I had the name DJ something in front of it, or DJ with something, but I didn't, wasn't really clicking to me. I kind of felt like I did more than specifically just DJing, at least what I wanted my brand to be, and I felt like whenever producers, mostly in electronic music, were kind of getting their music known was based off the internet. So they were becoming famous off the internet. And I felt like, my way of connecting with people is through music. And whenever kind of put those two worlds together, I felt like you can kind of create whatever it is you want out of it. So I was like, if I wanted to be my name Internet Famous or to be Internet Famous or my music to be Internet Famous, I could just create that. So it's kind of one of those things I just felt like it kind of was able to like maybe brand or raise questions for people to wonder what it is, or it's you don't really know until you know, but
Right.
it's kind of one of those things that just I felt like I felt like I could create something, and it was something that was exploding at the time back
Yeah.
in 2012 with the internet.
It's
It just made
definitely
sense.
attention grabbing. Still in 2025.
Yeah, I appreciate
But
that.
okay, so what made you get into DJing?
Yeah, so I've been, kind of around music since I was a kid. My older brother, he was drumming when I was like 8 years old, and kind of picked up a few things on like just basic with the beats, through him and watching him in practice. And
Mm-hmm.
my dad used to bang like 415s in the trunk, at least 615s in the trunk, and I was just, always used to the bass, and I really liked, heavy sounds and interesting different ways of music. I was playing trumpet when I was a kid and started writing and recording when I was younger. And yeah, it wasn't really until I saw one of my buddies, Helix GC. We actually went to the same school together. He's out in Corpus now, but I saw him DJing, and I had been wanting to DJ since I was a kid. It just was one of those things my parents couldn't afford to get me like the equipment as a kid. I asked for it every Christmas, every birthday, but it's just one of those things that didn't happen. And when I saw him playing, I was like, man, like he's really being able to like connect with the crowd in a way that I think I would want to connect with people through music, and I don't really have to do maybe as much talking. I
Mm-hmm.
still connect with people on the mic, but I think it just when I really saw my new love for like especially electronic music, and I've been listening to all kinds of genres before. It really just kind of resonated with me, and I just started asking questions like, "Hey, man, what do I need to get started?" And I just instead of like waiting for anybody else to like hand me something, I was like, "All right, let me just go work for this and then get what I need." And then, boom, before you know it, there I was starting DJing.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, and I see you got the tag on the jacket. You ain't gonna F around, y'all.
Yeah. My
Okay, so what has been your proudest accomplishment since you're a self-taught DJ, right?
Yes, I am. Yeah. So I pretty much, I mean, I didn't learn everything overnight, but I learned how to make my first setup happen overnight. So, like the very next night, I was graduating high school. I just immediately started DJing my friend's graduation party, and it might have sounded like a train wreck, but they love the music. I guess they still like my taste of music I had of, in my library. So yeah, ever since then, I've just been practicing DJing in the bedroom to people starting to hear about it, getting booked for parties when I went to college.
So
And then from there, just kind of snowballed, and one person heard it, told somebody else about it, got booked for another show, got booked for another club, booked with another artist, and
it just took
just
off
kept,
from there.
yeah.
Okay, so what's your proudest accomplishment since being a DJ?
I'd say it has to do with,
What party did you rock the hardest?
yeah, no, there's lots of parties. I think a lot of it comes down to like, where it helps out with the community, being able to help others, whether it's, something that's able to give back to the community and like directly something that's not maybe related to music, but kind of like my main goal
Mhm.
or like mission is to be able to help out as many people as possible. But also helping out other artists, other DJs, other people that are inspired. Kind of helping maybe save them from some of the troubles that I went through. My learning processes. I think just being able to share knowledge. Because I didn't really have a whole lot, though I do had like my friend that I was able to like ask about the equipment, but really a lot of it comes down to like finding your own style, finding your own rhythm, and just kind of going to your own beat. So I think just being able to allow myself to be myself and to continue to inspire others to be themselves.
Oh wow, that's actually a great answer.
Appreciate that.
Very humble. So what's next for you, Mr. Internet Famous?
So right now, looking to just lock down the studio for the next few months, work on a bunch more music, um, just working with some of the other people that are either in my circle or I've been working with some artists from the Recording Academy, like the Grammys, and looking to work on projects with them.
Well, Grammys. Let's not just skip on past that. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, my other partner, Radix, amazing vocalist, by the way. He We work hand in hand. Like, I do my own shows, but I also DJ for Radix performances, and he got he got accepted as a member a couple years ago onto the Recording Academy, and I'm basically like the plus one when it comes to like going to the events, whether it's in, like the big one in LA or smaller Texas chapter or Oklahoma chapter events. We'll try and go and meet some new talented individuals, people that are working hard as well, and connect with them. I'm not an official member yet. I'm hoping to be in the next maybe year or two. I just need a few more credits. I think almost everything else checks off. I just need to release some of this music. A lot of it I have like kept in vaults and crashed computers, or I'll kind of keep them for the shows. But yeah, I think just releasing more music coming up this next several months is kind of like one of the bigger goals for me right now.
Okay, so when you do release this music, where can our viewers tap in? Is it just Internet Famous on all social handles or what?
Yeah. So everyone can find pretty much like my everything on www.internetfamousmusic.com.
Okay.
But I am on social media at Internet Famous X or Internet Famous Music. But yeah, just Google Internet Famous DJ. Something will pop up somewhere. I mean, wherever you find it, it's out there somewhere. So
Okay, dope. Okay, we'll be looking forward to you dropping new
I
music.
appreciate that. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Alrighty, thank you so much for coming. Y'all don't go
Absolutely.
anywhere. We'll be right back with our next guest. Bye.